Now, the Parliamentary Standards investigation into Nigel Farage over claims he failed to declare £5 million gift from billionaire Christopher Harborne has resumed after his re-election for MP for Clacton. Now, it's rather strange that Sky and the Parliament are so fast on this when they can move the speed of light for these sort of things, but they can't move at the speed of light for, the Boeing 737 planes that are coming in. Sorry, not planes, the boats that are coming over every single day with record-breaking numbers, can they? It's a strange one, isn't it? Because, Sky like to pick and choose, just like the BBC, what they have to show. Let's see what they had to say, and let's break it down.
Last few moments, just looking here, actually, some breaking news. The breaking news to bring you, actually, on Sky News. The
breaking news, this is.
Investigation into the £5 million gift that Nigel Farage says he was given by the billionaire Christopher Harborne has resumed. The Commissioner's page has updated, saying that original investigation into the £5 million resumes, as was expected. Amanda?
This really does rather pose the question for reform. What was the point of this whole process? Because it rather looks...
I mean, Nigel ain't a stupid guy, is he? Do we really think that we're just going to let it go? No, I don't think so. Is it breaking news? Again, no, I don't think so. Does anyone else really care that much about where the £5 million comes from? Or what he's even going to use it for? Because do you not think there's way more important issues in this country than worrying about this money? Because I think there's way more important things, just like the illegal boats coming over. Getting our facts straight and our priorities straight in this country should be the #1 priority, but it seems like the mainstream media are just pointing it in one direction. To me, it seems this isn't breaking news at all. This is just a palaver that keeps getting dragged on about a £5 million gift. Oh, we got it sent from him and him and him. He's not saying where it's from and he's not saying what he's doing with it. Is it really that important? I'm pretty sure there's way more important things going on right now.
It's like Nigel Farage triggered this by-election because it seems that some in Reform believe that would bring to an end the Standards Commissioner investigation. Instead, it's been on hold. And then just a few hours after the result was declared, here we have the Parliamentary Standards Commissioner announcing that that investigation is going to be resumed. And this is the kind of the starting point for all of those different stories that have come out about Nigel Farage's financial affairs. It concerns a £5 million donation from the Thai-based crypto billionaire Christopher Harborne to Nigel Farage, which Farage says was a personal gift. He subsequently defended it, saying that it was a thank you for delivering Brexit, but also needed to pay for his ongoing
Yeah, that's what the main thing is about, isn't it? Farage claimed that it was to pay for his ongoing security when he's travelling around, because apparently the government stripped him from his security and his protection. Now, if that's where the money's going for, so be it. To be honest, to be totally honest about the money, I am not bothered. Like I said, there is way more important things in this country to worrying about this money thing that Nigel got sent as a gift or whatever it is. There is so many more important things that are going on to be breaking news about this gift money. Jesus.
Security. Either way, he says this was personal and therefore he wasn't in the wrong in not declaring it to the parliamentary authorities, even though the rules explicitly say that any MP needs to declare donations above £300 that they receive in the previous 12 months unless it could not be reasonably thought not to be connected to their political activities. He says that's the case. A parliamentary commissioner may well decide otherwise, in which case they could then, there's a bit of a process that goes on in Parliament with a committee and then a vote from the whole House, but it could lead to a suspension of more than 10 days, which would lead to a recall petition. And what's fascinating about the result for Count Bimface is that the overall share of the vote across the entire constituency he received was 12%, which is more than the 10% that would be needed to trigger a recall petition. So although Reform UK and Richard Tice earlier is saying, oh, well, the whole threat of a second by-election has gone away, you can see the support for Nigel Farage, that's not the case. We could very well end up here once again. And on top of that, there are a number of other investigations. There are other issues that could potentially come into the standards investigation. There are these allegations about his support from the convicted fraudster, George Cottrell. There's also Metropolitan Police investigations going on into a number of donations into Reform. Reform deny any wrongdoing, but there are many questions.
There seems to be some sort of big attack on Reform. We know that Labour in charge will do anything to keep power as long as possible. They've only been in charge for 2 years of this country. The good old Sir Keir Starmer, he's got knighted by the King for his incredible work. What have they done in 2 years? We need to see a change in this country dramatically. Whoever it is in charge, whether Reform, partner up with Restore Britain or Restore Britain, whatever it is, they need to take charge and take back this country ASAP, because it's gotten way out of hand. There's no rules, there's no law, there's absolutely nothing. There's one rule for one rule for the other, and we see it time and time again. But no, they just keep slandering
they're now
it.
Having to face once again.
Amanda, appreciate that update. Thank you so much. That is the breaking development of the last few moments, that the page for the Commissioner for Parliamentary Standards has been updated. And it says here, Nigel Farage MP, investigation opened on the 13th of May 2026. It previously then said it was paused. There was another bracket saying pause. That has been updated. That paused line has been removed. And so Rule 5, failure to register an interest, that's what Amanda was talking about, is now reopened and ongoing. It is, of course, an investigation into the allegations. Just because there is an investigation does not mean that a decision has been taken or that rules have been broken, but the investigation is underway to establish whether that is the case or not. So we'll keep a close eye on that and any reaction from Nigel Farage or Reform if we get it.
The problem is, why does Sky not talk about the following? Defence Secretary Wes Streeting received donations totaling around 37 to 40 grand from the think tank Labour for the long-term LLT in 2022-2023, while Shadow Health Secretary, this funded a staff member, LLT's founder, Treasurer David Lawrence, had received a £500,000 gift from Sam Bankman. The FTX cryptocurrency fraudster later convicted and jailed shortly before the first donation to Streeting. And then again, Labour Together, a think tank closely tied to Keir Starmer's rise, previously led by Morgan Sweeney, has donated substantial sums to Labour's MP and the party. A February 2026 report listed 23 MPs who accepted a total over 370 grand, mostly pre-2024 election. Then you've got lobbyist arrangements in August 2025 reporting alleged Labour officials arrange events, parties involved MPs, including ministers, with lobby firms paying significant sums, e.g. 15 to 18,000. Donations linked to the convicted criminal. August 2025, Labour and 3 of its MPs accepted more than 40 grand in election campaign donations from a person the party had expelled as member of years earlier after a conviction. Now, we can clearly see it light and day, can't we? Everyone is afraid of Reform, Restore. They are afraid. Conservatives, Labour, they're terrified. They do not want to lose power. And this is the breaking news today, opening it up for the investigation of Nigel Farage's 5 million donation. Is there any more important things in this country? No, we're all good, aren't we? This country's perfect sailing. The most breaking news today is 5 million donation that Nigel Farage received. Deary me. It shows where the priorities are in this country. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please either like, subscribe. Have a great day and do stay safe.